Welcome to Angie Chats and Tarot. We're talking to Sag. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome in. Let's go over some messages I got while I was scrying and meditating, and they are the following. So, someone is sleeping during the day. A lot of sleeping going on during the day. There's abundance, however, that's trying to get your attention. Messages maybe from the divine. Abundance is trying to get your attention. I wrote down. Okay. There's a need to shed the past. And there's concern there because to be in the present or to take on something new is to be vulnerable. And naturally, we don't always want to be in that kind of state, but you're being asked to be vulnerable in this new. Don't resist the change. Be in a state of surrender, I'm hearing. And that is not how you're envisioning it, like the vulnerability and the surrender. I am not in tune with that. I do not want to be a part of that. But what you're maybe not seeing is that this state of surrender is helping you to be in a state that's actually amazing and creative. So with that in mind, let's get out some tarot. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. And please remember that not everything will resonate, but take what does and leave the rest for someone else. Let's get into this. Sagittarius. Hope everyone is doing well. Okay, we've got the King of Wands here and the Eight of Wands. Now, King of Wands energy is very Sagittarius, very outgoing, the philosopher, the traveler. They are very unique. They're unique in style. They have their own way. They're a leader. They're very dapper, very charming. And that's you in your element, okay? That's what I'm getting. You fly in that element. You're easy breezy in that element, okay? Four of Pentacles, King of Swords, the Fool, out here now. This is this new beginning I was seeing, the Fool. It makes you vulnerable. You're staying up during the day because you're worried about some sort of attack. It's like sleeping with your eyes open. Something like that. Sleeping with your eyes open during the day. Worried about some sort of attack during the day. Has something to do with your foundation, something you've worked hard for. Or it could be something you want under lock and key. You don't want anybody to know about this. You've got a bird's eye view of it. You're very strategic here. Hangman. Okay? It comes out sideways. So are you in your flow? Are you enlightened? Or are you stuck? Remember, the state that this message is asking you to be in is in that of surrender. That's a creative and amazing state. Don't resist the change. Be vulnerable. There's something you're trying to control here. Instead of being vulnerable. Seven of Cups is in the reverse. What's the Seven of Cups here, Spirit? There's something you've picked that you want above all else. It's going to make you the most happy. It's a part of this bird's eye view that you have strategically put under lock and key. But it's too much of a tough grasp, a hard grasp, a strong grasp, a desperate grasp, even I'm hearing. The energy that you're being asked to embody is surrender. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Shed the old ways, embrace the new, be vulnerable, but take it in steps. But it's a sure-footed path, but you're used to quick dynamic, and here I am, and it's my energy, and I control the room. And actually what works for you is a more surrender. And I create the illusion of controlling the room. But the energy, and you think that works for you, but the energy that works best for you, I'm seeing the cards, is a surrender to a slower pace and a deliberate planting the seeds and waiting and nurturing and growing the seeds and the vulnerability of that. Keeps you from sleeping with your eyes open energy. Like whatever you're hustling here is keeping you sleeping with your eyes open. Because you're so dead set on something not getting out and keeping an illusion going. Yeah, your Empress, the abundance. I said that. Abundance is trying to get your attention. Abundance. That's the abundance card. This could be abundance in so many ways, okay? So this could be in kudos to you, in birth of new ideas, in an actual birth, accolades, enlightenment, abundance on many levels. But it's being vulnerable. It's tied to being vulnerable and letting things be seen, and you're uncomfortable with that. But the uncomfortable place is actually, I'm hearing, where the success lies. The uncomfortable reveal is where the success lies, because again, we are surrendering here to something. What are we surrendering to, Spirit? Oh. Ace of Swords. Intellect is the key. You're surrendering to the cosmos. That's a lot of hangman energy that you were confused about, which is a going with the flow. Where you are being divinely guided, you're surrendering to that. Use your intellect here. For you, I'm hearing. Not to keep some sort of false narrative going about yourself, which, has worked, I'm hearing, and has also been very creative and clever and wise on your part to the extent that you feel like it's been successful. But the ultimate success lies in being divinely guided and surrendering. And it's less work. This is a lot of work, keeping this story going for you. That's may appear to be successful, but ultimately isn't the big success. There's an illusion of a big success with that. The abundance is in knowing that you're very intellectual and very sharp, and using that wisdom and maybe less of the charm Like the charm is icing on the cake, but the real solid layered cake is the intellect that you have. Eight of Pentacles is here, and it has something to do with your life purpose, your intellect. Smarter than the average bear. You know, hills, mountains. What appear to be mountains to others are hills for you. You're just that wise and that brilliant. I'm hearing brilliant. Five of Wands, Two of Wands. Wands are out here. Fire energy. That's you, Sag. Get fired up about your future choices, this surrendering, and get out of this confusion that you got to hang on to something tightly. The Emperor is out here now, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. You're hanging on to, there's some sort of need here that you're hanging on to that's a need to control others. You think that's what makes you a successful leader, but it doesn't. It's some sort of surrendering to what you naturally are. You're naturally a leader, and you're naturally brilliant. And that combination helps you with a life purpose here and helps you to surrender to a more natural state, natural flow in your life. That's where you gain the inspiration. That's where you gain the abundance. That's where you gain clarity. There's a growth here. When you reject some way, when you abandon one way and go surrendering to another. Three of Cups, and then there's lots of celebration. You'll make new connections here that will be very beneficial. By surrendering to a newer style, a new way. There's something about eyes and embrace the light. You're worried about the light, or the light's, you think the light's going to sting. Embrace the light. Ace of Swords, another beginning here. You've got two aces about new beginnings. Ace of Swords. Oh, you've gotten the Ace of Swords twice. Okay, significant. New beginnings. Speaking, intellect, strategy. Again, like what other people see are huge mountains to climb. They're hills for you. You're that intellectual and you're that skilled at speaking. That's what's to embrace about you. Use your intellect, not your brawn. You're argumentative. Only brings you problems. Only comes back to cut you. Use your intellect. The celebration is in using your intellect. Surrender to your intellect. Magician. Yeah, you're magic. You already know this. I hear that. I am magic. I already know this. Okay? But something you're going about wrong here. It's like not for the greater good, or it's not for your good. You're kind of going at it without a lot of thought, which is your superpower, thinking. So think more about what you're really wanting to manifest. Because it really does matter, I'm hearing, to have a plan, to have a strategy, and you are a master in these areas, I'm hearing. So just don't take this magician manifesting that you do so well for granted. Yeah. Abundance. Remember, I heard abundance is trying to get your attention. So this could be in the way of signs and symbols out in the universe, your spirit team, trying to get your attention. Let's grab a charm. Sag, transformation, the butterfly. I have a lot of different butterflies in these charms. This one reminds me of the locust a little bit. Rather not the locust. That's interesting. I said locust, but it's reminding me of the lotus. Which is about, coming up from the muck and speaking your truth. And the muck I'm equating to this sleeping with your eyes open. There's some sort of muck that you're trying to outrun here. And it's like a surrender and use your mind. Use your good mind. And the locusts, something swarming you here. Oh, it's that confused energy. Here you have the extreme leadership ways and brilliance and manifesting and magician capabilities and things that people see as huge mountains that they'll never conquer are hills to you. So focus on that. Don't be confused like a locust swarm would be confusing energy. Be very clear on where you're going and why. Know your whys. Know your motivations. Oracle, as we wrap up for Sag. What's our oracle for Sagittarius, please? Keep hearing brilliance. You are brilliant. But like you're sleeping on the job, you're sleeping during the day, remember? Know your whys, know your motivations. Shed the past, become vulnerable in the new. Don't resist that change, and surrender to be in a surrender state, which is a state of creative and amazing. Exchanging gifts. This is more of that abundance. Abundance is calling you. Abundance is trying to get your attention. The law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. Yeah, you're weighing something under lock and key here, but determine that value. And I do see it's a nod to moving in another direction with the energy or what you're doing with this lock and key item person. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. Yeah, we see that you have everything you need. Yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time. Yes, stop sleeping during the day energy. Appreciate that manifesting, incredible manifesting, and incredible brilliance that is you. You must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. Yeah, if you align with the cosmos. We talked about that too. This is a dance of push and pull, give and take, doing and being. Don't let fear guide your choices or your actions. It creates an imbalance. Use your currency wisely. Your currency is your brilliance, your wisdom. Be mindful. That's that magician energy, the powers that you have to manifest. Incredible. Be mindful of the value others bring into your life. And I would add, be mindful of the value you hold for yourself. That's your message, Sag. I hope you like the message. I hope you like this channel. If you do, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.